Namaste students. Now we already completed with the, as I said, there are two methods in case of game theory. The first one, that is max mini and mini max principle, which we studied in the yesterday's session. Now in today's session we will see the dominance principle. The second method under game theory, it is dominance principle. We will move to the problems. Here there is first problem. Read the problem there. Solve the following game by dominance principle. Is the game fair? We need to check whether it is a fair game. How we can conclude whether it's a fair game or the game is not fair? At the end, if we get value as 0, if 0 remains there, then we can conclude that particular game is a fair game. If we do not get 0, instead of 0, if we get any other values, then it is not a fair game. But in case of dominance principle, mainly you need to understand. Here we are going to compare. Firstly, we will start with the row-wise comparison. Then we will go to the column-wise comparison. In case of row-wise comparison, if it is a row-wise comparison, we consider the row which is maximum as a dominating row. Which is maximum. Maximum row is a dominating row in case of row-wise comparison. But in case of column-wise comparison, the which column is a minimum column, which column has a smallest value or minimum, that we call it as a dominating one. Here now we have problem with us. Now we need to find out solution by comparing row wise and column wise comparison. Now take the solution here. Now we write problem as it is. Player B this side and here it is player A, and strategies here B1, B2 and B3. That is the strategy of player B, and player A takes the strategies of A1, A2, A3 and A4. Now write the pair of matrices, that is 2, -1, 3, then 2, -1, 5, -1, 0, 0, then 2, 0, 4. Now in case of dominance method, firstly we have to go with the row wise comparison. Now start with the first row. Here it is 2 and compare it with the second row, that is the second strategy. A1, we are comparing A1, strategy A1 with the strategy A2. Now see here 2 and 2 it's equal. Here -1 and -1 again it's equal. Here it is 3 and here 5. Which is greater here? 5 is greater. So here when we compare A2 and A1, we consider the row A2. The strategy A2 is dominating row when it compared with A1. Why we consider it as dominating one? Because it has the largest values. Row wise comparison, the maximum values are called, the maximum which has the maximum value are called as dominating one. Now we get this as dominating one. See, if it is equal, it's okay, it's equal. But one value is larger than the 5 is larger than 3. So we consider this row A2, that is strategy A2 dominates strategy A1. Now we got one particular row as dominating one. Now you can compare this dominating row with these two rows. Now compare A2 with A3. No, this is greater. Here this is greater. See, here when we compare A2 and A3, here this is greater and here this is greater. So comparison is not possible with A2 and A3. Now compare A2 with A4. Here it is equal. Here this is greater, but here this 5 is greater than 4. So here also comparison is not possible. But when we compare, here we can get only this row as dominates, and this particular row, it dominates which one? Only A1. it dominates only A1. With these two rows comparison is not possible. Now here we have to write the strategy A2 dominates A1. So delete strategy A1. Delete strategy A1. Now what is remaining? These three strategies are remaining that we have to write as it is. Here now player B, B1, B2 and B3. Here strategy A1 we already deleted, A2, A3 and A4. Here player A. Now write the remaining pair of matrices. 2, -1, 5, -1, 0, 0, 2, 0 and 4. As I said, once we compare, firstly we started with row wise comparison. Now we have to go column wise comparison. What happens? Column wise comparison we have to see which is the minimum column. That dominates minimum column, we call it as a dominating column. In case of row wise, we call the maximum column as the maximum row as the dominating row. Now we have to see column wise comparison. Now compare, we have to check there which is the minimum column. Now 2 minus 1, here minus 1 is the smallest one, and with this 0 and minus 1, here minus 1 is the smallest. So here we get this is the small, here we get this value as the small. So with these two comparison is not possible. We have to get all the values in one particular column as smallest one. So with these two comparison is not possible. We will compare the B1 and B3. Here 2 is the smaller value, 0 and minus 1 is the smaller value, 4 and 2 is the smaller value. So here we can say B1 is the smallest column. So this B1 we can say is at the dominating column. It dominates B3. B1 dominates B3. Here we can say this is the dominating column because all the values of B1 are lesser than B3. Here it is 2, compare it with 5. Here it is minus 1, 0 is greater. Here it is again 2, here it is 4. So when it compared with B1 and B3, B1 column, since it is the smallest value, it dominates B3. With these two comparison is not possible because one value, smaller value we get here, one more we get here. So we cannot find a complete smaller column with the comparison of B1 and B2. So we are moving B1 with the B3. So here we get B1 as a dominating column when it compared with the B3. Now right here the strategy B1 dominates B3 So delete strategy B3. Delete strategy B3. We have to delete the strategy B3. See here which row we delete, which is the smallest one, because here we consider maximum row as a dominating one, and here we consider minimum column as a dominating one. Which column dominates or which row dominates, it has to be there. Other one we have to delete, which is not dominating one. The dominating one will be, it should be there in that particular matrix. Other one which is dominate, that we have to delete. Now next one, what is remaining here? Here player B1 and B1 and B2 and player A2 and A2, A3 and A4. minus 1, then minus 1, 0, then 2, 0. Now, once row wise comparison got over and column wise comparison is got over, once again row wise comparison, row, column, it goes like that, row, column, and column. Now, row wise, column wise, then again row wise. What we have to do, see, which is the dominating row? Which is the dominating row? Maximum row is the dominating row. Which is the, now compare A2 with A3, which is greater 1, 2 is the greater 1. Here when it compares, this is the greater value. Here with this comparison we get this as a greater 1. With this comparison we get this. So here comparison is not possible. We get one value in A2 and other value is A3. So we'll move comparison with A2 and A4. Here it is equal, it's okay. And here this is greater. So we can take A4 as a dominating row. Equal, it's okay. Here one value is greater. So this is the greater row compared with the A2. So this is the dominating row. It is dominating row and it dominates A2. It dominates A2. Now once again, once if we get any of the dominating row, we can compare it with other one also. With this we know that we are dominating this one. Once again we can compare with this. Now you see, yes, it dominates. Here it is 2. Here once again it is 0. So this particular row, it dominates A2 as well as A3. This particular row, it dominates A2 as well as A3. So here strategy A4 dominates A2 and A3. So delete A2 and A3. Delete A2 and A3. So we can delete this two rows since it dominates those two rows. Now next lastly there we got 2 and 0 is remaining. Player B, player A, here B1 and B2 and only one strategy is remaining, that is A2. The values are 2 and 0. Now here we started with row wise comparison. We have to start with row wise comparison. Row wise over, here column wise over, once again row wise over. Now here comes once again column wise comparison. What we have to see in case of column wise, which one dominates, which is the smallest one. In case of column wise, the smallest value dominates. So we have to check which is the smallest one. Smallest value is 0. So it dominates B1. So we can delete here B1. So here strategy B2 dominates B1. So delete B1. Now what remains at the end? We got here player B, this side player A, and we got here 0. And what is the strategy? That is A2 and B2. So here we can get saddle point, value of the game, and also strategy, how we are calculating in case of max mini and mini max principles. Now see here what conclusion we need to give. Now what is the saddle point here? 2, 2. Saddle point in that particular game is, their saddle point is 2, 2. And what is the value of the game? Value of the game is 0. Value of the game is 0. 0 at the end, we can consider it as a fair game. If you do not get 0, other than 0, if we get 1, 2 such kind of numbers, we can conclude it is not a fair game. Here we need to conclude whether it's a fair game or what, because they have given in the question, is the game fair? Yes, this is a fair game. Why it is a fair game? Since we got value of the game as 0. Since we got value of the game as 0. Now, which is the best strategy for player B is a B2, player A is a A2. Now, best strategies are A2 and B2. So, this is about the first problem under dominance principle. I know that you might not have understood anything. Once again, I will go through the problem. Now, in this case, you have to remember which you have to strike out. Firstly, you have to remember which dominates and which one you have to strike out. Either you have to remember which one dominates, or else which one you need to strike out. Now, in case of row wise, as I said, which one dominates? Maximum column dominates. Or else you remember like this. Row 1, which one you have to delete? Row wise, minimum you have to delete. Column wise, maximum you have to delete. This is the one way. Or else you have to remember which one is dominating. Dominating one, we are not going to delete dominating one. We have to dominating one, the dominating row or column, it should be there. Other one we have to delete. Or else you have to remember row wise, the maximum is dominating. Maximum dominates. Column wise, minimum dominates. See, either this or this you have to remember. Either this or this. One, that is row wise, which one you have to delete, you have to remember. Row wise, the smallest one you have to delete. Column wise, maximum one you have to delete. Or else you have to remember which one dominates. Row wise, largest one is dominates, and the column wise, the smallest one is dominates. But which row or column dominates, that we are not going to delete, other one we are going to delete. Now you see here, we are comparing the first row with second row. First values of the rows and the values of the second row. 2 and 2 it is equal. 1 and minus 1 it is greater. 3 and 5 it is greater. So we can see here it is equal, and here it is also equal. Here minus is there, and here this is greater. So we can say this particular row dominates this one. It dominates this one. So other one, smallest one, we have to delete. Now once you get dominating one row as dominating, you can compare this row. You can check whether this dominating row, whether it dominates other values or other rows or what. Here if we go to check, this is greater, here this is greater. So comparison is not possible. Or else with one row if you get dominating one, you leave it there only, write remaining one, and you can go to find out other row or column wise dominating, you can find out. Now if you go to second comparison, there row wise comparison over, so we have to go to column wise comparison. Column wise comparison, which is dominating one, the smaller column we call it as a dominating column. Here you have to compare which is the smallest column. Now compare 2 and minus 1. This is the smaller value. 0 and minus 1. This is the smaller value. See here one value we get here, one value we get here. So comparison is not possible with these two. Then V1 and V3. This is the smallest value. Here this is the smallest value. With this is is the smallest value. We get here complete smallest column, the complete smallest column as B1 when it compared it with B3. So B1 dominates B3. In case of column wise, which one dominates? Smallest column dominates, and the larger one we have to delete. In case of row wise, the larger row dominates, smaller one we have to delete. This you have to remember. In case of row wise, largest value it dominates, smallest one we are deleting. In case of column wise, the smallest row is dominating, largest one we are deleting. That's what I said, you have to remember these two. Then if you come here if we see, here column wise over, here once again we are going with the row wise. We are comparing row A2 row with A3. Here this is the largest one, and here this is the largest one. Since here it is -1, here it is -1, this is the largest one. One we get here, one we get here. So comparison is not possible. So we are moving A2 with A4. When we compare, this is equal and here it is greater. So we get this row as dominating, compare it with this. So we are deleting this. Now once again we are checking, we can check whether this row dominates any other row, or else after striking out this one, directly with this you can go to next step also you can go. What happens if you go without striking two rows, with only striking of one row? If you go here further, you get 1 0 2 0. What happens? Again row wise over, once again you will get the column wise. When you go column wise which dominates? The largest one, smallest one dominates. So this we are striking. So what will remain at the end? 0 will remain. Once again 0 will remain. Once again if you go to row wise, one row will get over, only 0 will remain. So here see, here what happens in the sense, we got, when we compare these two, we get this as dominating since it is a larger row. So once after getting one dominating, we are just checking whether this particular row dominates this. When we check it, this particular row it dominates this also. This particular row it dominates this also. Here it is -1, here it is 0. Here it is 0 and here it is -1. So this particular row it dominates these two rows also, because it is greater than these two rows. Then we are going to next one. We are going to next step. What will remain? 2 and 0. Row wise over. Now here column wise. Column wise which dominates? The smaller one dominates the larger one. Here smaller value is 0. So it dominates column B1. So we are striking out. So what will remain at the end? 0 will remain. It's not necessary 0. You should get only 0. You can get other values also. And this problem is we are not able to, it is not possible to understand by one problem. If we move further, we can understand. We'll solve some other problems under this method. Then you may be able to understand. But for today's session, we'll wind up with one problem. You practice this or try to understand this problem. Then in tomorrow's session, I will be taking some other problems under the same method.